And with that being said, I invite all of you to go check out my new music video. It's called My Swamp, and it's about Pandora, the modern story of Pandora that comes with her box, but this time her box is 9 by 16, and she can't help but stare at the screen. And she opens her box, and all of chaos ensues with the full might and power of Persephone, queen of the dark web, who has gone to the underworld, and where she meets Hades. And her and Hades have this love affair where the Antichrist, told here in the form of AI, personified, rules the data server centers on Earth. So he's just there in the data server centers, like, it's where the Antichrist lives, and he's just there with Pandora, who is kind of representing it's beauty. You know, Pandora is like spring and flowers and beauty. And when she goes to the underworld, it's wintertime. And there's no flowers. All the flowers go wilted, and it's wintertime because Persephone, the beauty, the life, the spring, the beautiful ovulating feminine, has gone to the underworld, and she's fucking mooning. She's like, rah! But in this case, in this story, that dark feminine is, sorry, dog brain. The dark feminine is, the dark feminine, damn, 2 times in a row. Okay, I'll get it this time. Where the beauty of feminine, Persephone representing the beauty, has gone to the underworld. And in our modern world, like, we have technology, or these technological means to enhance our beauty, to change our beauty, and to hold on to beauty, to stay closer to Persephone and to spring. Like, we're avoiding going into the darkness, into the aging in a way. And that's what technology allows us to do. It's allowing us to live forever, or to upload our consciousness to the technology. Or having the technology be conscious and never die. And so this technology mixed with Persephone is why I've got like AI, the underworld, the data server center, where Persephone goes. That's kind of where Persephone is right now in our world, where she's like hanging out there. She's like, hey, I'm just about to head up Hades. We got and then men can, it's like, yeah, women merging their sex with the internet, and men merging their sex with the internet. Bow chicka wow wow, bow chicka wow wow. That it's not like bad, you know, because like it's really cool that women can, like, we can do all this incredible stuff to ourselves and make us embody the kind of beauty that we want to embody, and like whatever that image is. So it's no shade to anybody, but yeah, it's kind of like another, like, it's really just about like beauty and the feminine being merged with technology. That's kind of the point I'm trying to drive home here. Like, a dark feminine.
Sorry, I got interrupted.
But yeah, I was basically saying, like, that's kind of the theme of the music video, is feminine, is this chaos. It's really chaos, is the force of the internet, and it's so much power and knowledge, but it also has it's pure chaos, it's limitless information and power, and I'm relating that to the Promethean story of Prometheus really breaking down the gatekeeping of power and innovation and godlike creation, the quality of the creator. Creativity, innovation, knowledge, power, and the ways that this has got the dark side. And to me, that indicates that power is not without the dark side, and the dark side really just represents both sides. The light side and the dark side, both sides. The light side and the dark side, both sides. So how do you get both sides? Is the man and the woman, is the polarity. So only by combining the light and the dark can we have true knowledge. And that to me is like the sin. So being sinful, being bad, being evil is necessary, is kind of the key. That's the key to knowledge. We're merging with technology, and so that's why I can bring it back to my music video. That's the feral fembot. The feral fembot is the feminine sexuality being resourced by the internet in our modern world, and all the ways that that's happening is how we represent that. Feral fembot, she gets pregnant with a cube. She's pregnant with a square because things aren't round and wet and warm anymore. Things are cold and hard and square. Who else I need to talk about is Hermes. So Hermes, the god of tech, and in my music video, it's represented as Hermes, the AI agent, the platform that does Hermes. It's a French company. I don't know the company, but and the logo for their thing is this woman, and I turned her into Hermes, and she has Hermes staff, and Hermes can go anywhere, and Hermes has this sexual alchemizing power. Hermes and Aphrodite come together to make Hermaphrodite in the myths, and Hermaphrodite has this nymph who's like loving on him so bad that she prays to be merged with him forever. So he has both male and female parts. He merged with the woman. She wants it so bad just to be merged forever that to become Hermaphrodite, and yeah, so it's like. And Hermes represents technology, and technology is kind of sexless and non-binary, but it uses a binary code to code it. So I think that represents, and like since the technology is all powerful, it seems, and the technology doesn't have a sex, what does that tell us about sex and union with the opposite, merging with the opposite? To me, that says that's how we become all powerful, is this merging with the opposite, merging with your opposite, but being able to do that within yourself. That's what Hermes does, and he's the messenger and all the Virgo, the writing and knowledge and communication. He's the messenger, he's the communicator, he's going across boundaries, he's going between worlds, he can go anywhere. Now he's taking orders from Hugh Hef, and the men are making love to the internet. He's a trickster, he's the master of the baiting, he's the god of tech. Mercury is mating with himself again. I'm enamored with the inanimate Gen Z A-sex auto-reply mistress. Alphabet and letters is so cool, and Gen Z, A-sex. Gen Z, we've reached the end of the alphabet. I don't know how they name generations, but don't you think it's fucking weird that we're at Gen Z? Maybe there's one past that, I don't really know, but it seems like at Gen Z is like, it's like a totally new generation. It's a new breed and I suppose it's like that every generation change in a way, but Gen Z, we're at the end of the alphabet. What's after Gen Z? And then it's asexual. If you're asexual, alpha sexual, you can reproduce within yourself. And that's A. That's the top of the alphabet. The top of the alphabet is asexual. Bottom of the alphabet is Z, Gen Z, like where everybody's kind of like asexual, like kind of like non-binary, you know, non-binary. At the end of the alphabet, it's like we've come like full circle in a way, and kind of like how 0 and 9. Well, that's a different topic. I think that's an interesting coincidence. I think it's all spelled out for us, but we don't train to look at that kind of stuff, right? It's just so easy to take language and lettering and numbering for granted. When you start looking at it, it's not random. It's like how our thoughts are programmed, literally. It's literally how our thoughts are programmed, is language. Yeah, I'm saying that, like, that's what the OnlyFans thing is, and the porn thing is. It's like, yeah, this auto-reply, instant alchemy that we have. And, yeah. But then, ultimately, so, okay, we've got all these things at play. Like, we've got the story of our times, telling the story of technology, but also telling the story of omnipotence and power that we're reaching here. We have instant manifestation with the AI. We can type a thing in and have it before our eyes immediately. I can instantly manifest my imagination into whatever I want. I don't have to fucking, like, do so much manual work. That's what fire provides us. It's an instant burning. It's an instant warmth and power. Power is energy. Energy is heat. Heat. It's just particles moving quickly. It's just particles moving quickly. Things moving faster and faster and faster and faster, and our minds going... which is very yang, opposite of the yin, the dark, the wet, the warm, the yin's actually cold, the dark, the wet, swamp. And it's really like a swamp because it's so murky out there. You go into the internet and you're in this swamp of, like, it's unclear. It's so unclear because it's everything all at once merged together. And so basically, yeah, that's really fun. Like, that's what's happening. And then, like, the moral of the story, for me, I don't know if there's necessarily a moral, but it's just like the chaos is if you're in this chaotic world, fucking roll with it. Roll with it. And if the way to knowledge is the darkness, then it's like, or the opposite. The way of knowledge is the opposites. And that's represented in the sine wave, going from this polarity to this polarity, and that's how energy moves. That's how energy moves, and that's what the sine wave is, and that's what the snake is, and that's what the caduceus is, because there's two snakes going like this, interweaving with each other, bow, chicka wow wow, bow, chicka wow wow, bow, and that's what a two is a sine wave, because it's going two is two, the two, me and you, one, even, Eve, evil, and that's, don't eat from the tree of knowledge, and an apple is a Taurus, and that's the Taurus field. And so anyway, I forgot what I was saying. I got really excited. So invert everything. And that's why I say my R's and my L's are inverted. And now my R's and L's are inverted. I play to pray, but you pay per purchase. What if my manic mind is perverted? I'm blurring the lines you misinterpret. Give me your dimes, I promise that I've earned it. And it will be springtime when I resurface. Because Persephone's going to the underworld and back. She's going to underworld and back every year. And that's fucking dope. I like going to the underworld. So that's the way to true knowledge. And also clown. That's what a clown is doing. It's like flipping a thing on its head. Being silly. And that's, yeah. But then in doing that, you get fucking banned from Instagram, yo. All red flags. All red flags because of the shenanigans and stuff. And so, yeah. It's also being like, fuck the police, bro. Fuck the police. That's what that means. That's what that's about. Oh my god. Blah, blah, blah. Come on, Eve. Let's have a feast. What's her link mark of the beast? Also, O, F are both sixes. Baddie, 666. What is real knowledge? That's also what I'm talking about in my music videos. Like, the other types of knowledge, the esoteric, astrological, numerology, sacred geometry, the fucking pyramids, fucking Shakespeare's sonnets, you idiots. Shakespeare's fucking sonnets. Shakespeare is coded to fucking shit with the pyramids. And the guy who discovered that, Alan Green, who I put screenshots of his shit in my shit because of, yeah, I don't know how many followers I have, but it's like, it's not as much as the fucking Kardashians, and it should be, you know? Like, that's this thing about knowledge and the type of knowledge that we're being served. I'm and it's the dark, sex, easy, clickbait, fucking 11 p.m. algorithm by the balls. They've got us by the fucking balls. But we're totally in power. We have the fucking Black Mirror. We have the Black Mirror. We have the AI. We have all this knowledge and power. But the AI is also the Antichrist, and that's their fucking trick. That's the fucking game. This is the Antichrist. It's a false messiah. So I don't know what to do, bro. I'm freaking out about it a little bit. I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna be a fucking clown because it's the end times. Oh, that's in my song going to. What's her link? Mark of the beast. It's the end times which they speak of. Armageddon, me off easy. Ain't nobody match my freak. It's a little tongue-in-cheek. The forbidden fruit is leaking. Prometheus switching teams again. And Prometheus switches teams. Prometheus switches teams. He's batting for the other team, so to speak. Batting for the other team. As in, like, he went gay. That's what they're saying with that myth. Is that he went gay. I think that's my activism for now. I'm just trying to change the world.